Now with my room that I'm using, obviously the fan I put in here is what's installed in here. But if it was my house, I would actually have this in a different spot. I'd probably have something like, another thing, I'd probably use this as like a game room of sorts. So I'd probably have a Hampton Bay carousel installed in here and have it say it's like a gaming room of sorts. But yeah, that's what I'd have in this room. Now this room, I would definitely have something else in here as well. What I'd probably do for this room is I'd have it with the black infinity that I have for the spotlight, and I'd kind of probably make this into like a movie theater room of sorts. I'm not sure, but something like that, or even um, a white infinity. Actually, I could even do in here and have it as like a guest room. But yeah, if it was my house, that is, that's what I would do, or even make this. I don't know. There's so much stuff I could put in here, but it definitely wouldn't be this if it was my house. So yeah. Now for the master bedroom up over here, still don't know if a fan will go over here, and if it does go here, I'm honestly not gonna really try to get anything special for this room. Probably just like Harbor Breeze, Notice, and Brush Nickel, or like a Hunter Channing thing, something that's newer, but it'll do the job in here. But that's only unless my dad thinks it's worth putting one in here. Since this room, I don't know. I'd rather since this one's higher up and it's on an angle ceiling, I'd rather not do it if it's definitely not going to get used in this room at any time soon. Whereas the other room, I can see it being used possibly more sooner, where I put the white Harvey's Notice. But also that room gets hit a lot more with the sun, whereas this one tends to stay a bit cooler. But I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that's the update with this room, and now on to the next one. And also, I forgot to mention, this room does have two closets, and this room, obviously, is something that would fit in here. But what I would do is I'd try to move a box over to the center more, so that way I could fit a 42-inch fan, like a Make Air Mesa, or even even a Littleton, but like the air cool version. But here I'd put like a corn puffer maybe, or something like that, or the Mink Air Super and with the 6 blades. And in this closet, I would just do like a Westinghouse petite thing of sorts in here. And in the bathroom, I'd probably just do a 29-inch north one in here, because it's already that white and this white, so it wouldn't really need anything with a white. And now in the kitchen, honestly, there's nothing here. But if I was to put something here myself, I'd probably put a Home Decorators Collection Winwood 4 in white, right in the center here. And maybe put a smaller version, a 44-inch one, in white, right over here. So yeah, I'd have a 54-inch one, or a 52-inch one in white over there, then a 44-inch one over here. Or even two 44-inch ones, actually. That's what I would do. A 44-inch one here, and a 44-inch one over there. Now in this room, I'd probably have something like a low profile in here, if it was my house, or a Hampton Bay carousel or something. This could be, actually could end up being a game room, or actually this could be a movie room, but I definitely wouldn't have this in here, but since my grandmother's room, this is what we have here. Now for the hallway outside of my grandmother's room, I'd probably put a Westinghouse Petite or something among those lines, or the high-tech 4-bladed 30-inch hugger thingies. And here, I'd probably put another hugger here, like, or maybe a north one, or the bath and dressing room. But yeah. Now in the basement, I'd have a few fans installed down here, and this little storage room over here, I'd probably put a Minka Air Mesa here. Actually, no, I wouldn't do that. I would put a Westinghouse Petite in this room, or something like that. And in this room, over here, I would do the same thing. Put another Westinghouse Petite here. In this storage room. Over here, I'd probably just do another Minka Air Mesa right in this spot here. Or actually, maybe I could do I would do a Minka Air Mesa in this room. Who knows? It's a big enough room. But yeah, I'd put one over here, right in this spot. Or if anything, I'd put one around here. And I'd move this light somewhere else. Like right around there, I'd have one. And maybe one over here as well. I'd probably have 3 of them down here. Just to have them up. Yeah, because actually, yeah, so for that being said, I would definitely put either the Ancon Petite over here and the Westinghouse Petite over here, 2 of the Minka Air Mesas over there, and then the other 3 over here. But I'd probably put the one that used to be in the basement over in the garage, since that one's already a bit more worn out. But yeah, that's what I'd do down here in the basement. And now when we go upstairs and reveal what I do with the other rooms. Alright, now for the garage, what I'd have here are 2 Minka Air Mesas. One there and one over there. I'd have 4, but the garage doors, that won't happen. But yeah, that's what I'd have installed here. Also, another thing I think I mentioned, if it was up to me, I'm putting any fan down here, I'd probably put my dad's Buckhead Bow Hunter right where that light is. Maybe not right where the light is, but I'd remove the light and have it centered more around here. Or somewhere where it'd fit, basically. And such. But, yeah. And there's that. In this hallway here, I'd probably put, well, something obviously that can clear that wall there and there. So probably like a 30-inch fan, maybe like the Amazon Northwind, or even something that's 24 inches, maybe. Something just to circulate some air around in this hallway. Like maybe the Monte Carlo Micro with a light or something. Or, yeah, that's probably what I'd put here, the 24-inch fan. In this dining room here, I'd probably have to put something ornate due to that medallion. So if this was my house, I'd put the Hunter Art Nouveau that I have in the pewter finish. I feel like that'd be the best fan for this room. But if it was my dad to put something in here, I don't know what he would put here. So with that being said, I can't see what he would put in here, to be honest. Now for this room, what I would put in here if it was my place is the Hunter Mariner that I have in the new bronze finish. But since it's my dad's place, I feel like he would want a home decorators collection Palm Cove, something like, because he told me he wanted a beach fan in here. But that's what I would put in here. But again, or if what I also could put in here is like a Palm Beach looking fan of some sort. Honestly, any outdoor fan I feel could work in this room. So, I mean, with the furniture that's in here. But it had to be something that's outdoor rated because this room gets really cold in the winter. So yeah, but yeah, that's what I'd do with this room. And I mean, another thing I could always see myself putting in here is a Casablanca Avalon. But I don't know how the blades would hold up in this room in the winter. Yeah, that's what I'd do with this room. Now in the living room, if it was my place, I would actually put my Casablanca stove in here, my black one, with the Comfort Touch. I'd paint the fireplace. Yes, I would paint it. The brick would be white. This one I'd paint like a grayish wood or black. The beams I'd paint to a grayish wood or black. Actually, no, I'd paint the beams black. That way they go with stealth. And I'd have gray furniture in here. And I'd change the floors for a gray wood floors. But yeah, that's what I'd do with this room. But since my dad's house, what's going in here is a Black Hunter original with 4 blades, 2012 model for Schoolhouse Globe on it. All right, now for this passage hallway into the game room area and leaving from the living room, but since nothing's going here, obviously it's staying the way it is. But if I was to put something here, I'd put a Casablanca New Orleans with a small blade span, like a 42-inch blade span. As if it had 50-inch blades, I think it would look way too big in here. But that's what I'd put in this room. Now for the game room, we already have a fan that's going to go in here, the Fanimation Americana right there. But if this was my house, what I'd install in here are the 2 New Tone Vanity Deluxes that I have in brown and brass. I'd put one right there and the other one over there. Only thing is, I'm not sure if I would have to get a down rod that would make them drop down a little bit just so they're not within the boxes, but I'd probably leave them the way they are, just for the heck of it. But yeah, that's what I'd put in here. Something else I could also see myself doing is having a dual install of Casablanca missions in here, or even the Hunter ones, but either or would look good in here. Or originals, brown ones. But more so like the newer looking ones that are browns looking, not the chestnut brown ones. Basically the ones that have the darker blades is what I'd put in here if I was to. But yeah, that's what I'd do for this room. All right, now for this room, what I'd put in here is something massive, so like Malibu Star, something that has a long blade span. And that's what we're planning to put in here anyways, but I can't see what else I put in this massive room that wouldn't look too small in here. But yeah, it's kind of like a little collection room of sorts for my dad. I think a brown original would look awesome in here, but it'd have to be like a 60-inch one. But I think a Malibu Star would definitely be more of a eyepiece for this room. So that's what I'd put in here, and that is what's going to go in this room. Now for my dad's bedroom, nothing's in here, but if I was to put something in here, it had to be something that's decent enough to perform because it is a pretty big room. I'd put the Buckhead Bow Hunter fan that my dad has, but he's changed his mind on wanting that in here, and on the possibility of even having a fan in here. But I'm gonna talk him into doing it at some point, just to talk him into save money on electric bills with the central air, which it is true. But yeah, what I put in here is a brown original, like a Bronx model newer version. Or even a black one with the walnut blades facing down. That could look nice in here too. What I'd also put is a bronze Casablanca Panama. The Four Seasons 3 that I have actually is another candidate I'd put in here with a nice light on it. I mean, it's a decent enough fan that it'd do the job at him, plus the walnut on it. The dark walnut would definitely go nice with these. The brown in this room. But yeah, I definitely would want to put the Casablanca one in here. Now, I know this is the attic space, so I am not gonna pull it down because I don't not want to go up there. But if I ever did have to put like a stronger box up there and had to get into the ceiling space, I could do it with this room at least. But yeah. Now, if it was my place, I'd probably use this as like an office room of sorts, or even I don't know, maybe like I'm not sure what I'd use this room for because it's such a strange room, the shape of it. Probably a guest room, so I'd probably put like something that went with the color of this room. So probably the fans that I've mentioned, in all honesty. So yeah, that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more videos to come.